Okay. Testing out streaming. This is the display capture. I just installed OBS Studio. Oh, turn down the volume here. There we go. So the reason that I'm making this is to document some of the issues that I've been having with my computer at the moment. Ran this stuff here. This is the Dell Support Assist stuff. My computer's been freezing practically ever since I got it from Dell. I'm sure people are gonna trash me when they see the live feed or the repeat feed and say, "Why'd you buy a Dell?" And the reason that I bought a Dell was because I'm lazy and I haven't built my own PC in like 10 years. And I guess I saw the cheapest computer that I had and bought it. So now I'm trying to save my money and get it tech supported. But I just ran the optimizer here. This is basically what this is. It tries to keep the PC running at its best. And this is the what's it called again? Oh, I didn't never seen this before they did it, so I didn't even know it existed. It must be something new with Windows 8 and 10, because last time I was a tech, it was back in the days before Windows 2000 and shortly after Windows 2000, and then Windows XP I was still considered a tech, but after like Windows Vista, you know, I started losing interest and stuff, and I guess I just fell out of the loop. But I kind of understand all this stuff. I do. This here is kind of interesting because you know, you view the technical details and all it says is Windows was shut down unexpectedly, and what that means is that it doesn't know why the computer was shut down, and I'm not sure exactly where to find the dump logs, but it's not detecting the freeze-ups. Back when I was first, not first dealing with Windows, but when I was doing my techie stuff, Windows was able to detect when a shutdown or when a freeze was going to happen. It would dump its logs all over the place, and you could find it really easily. I don't even remember where I'd even look to find those, if they even existed. But anyway, here's an update. I wonder if that's what caused it to... Oh no, I did the update afterwards apparently. Okay. This here is my hardware failure. I assumed, maybe correctly or incorrectly, that it was because Final Fantasy 15 was causing it, because maybe it was working the thing too hard. I don't know. It shouldn't be doing that either, to be honest. This thing, the minimum requirements for this is, let me see if I can show you. Okay, so this is the minimum requirements here. 64-bit operating system and processor. I've got both of those. Windows at least 7 SP1, and I have Windows 10. An iCore or an AMD running at 3.3 gigahertz. I run at 3.5. 8 gigabytes of RAM. I do have 8 gigabytes of RAM. An NVIDIA GeForce or AMD Radeon R9 280. I have a Radeon RX 650. DirectX version 11, yes. 100 gigabytes of space available, yes. Direct sound compatible sound card, yes. Where to go? It doesn't even state the video RAM here. My video RAM is 2 gigabytes. I thought it was 4 gigabytes when I bought it, but it's 2. But since this doesn't state the RAM over here, it means that there's no absolute necessity for having onboard RAM, which I'm pretty sure that most of these here have, you know, onboard RAM. Over here, recommended says AMD FX at 4 gigahertz or above. I am in between this and under this, so, or I'm above this and under this. This says 3.4 gigahertz and above, so I do run at 3.5. Again, I'm at Windows 10, 64-bit processor. This says recommended graphics at 6 gigabytes VRAM or a Radeon RX 480. I'm assuming that recommended also would be about 4 gigabytes to 6 gigabytes. Everything else is fine. I should be able, I do believe I can do 1080p. Now, I was running this just fine for 90% of the game. And right about the end 3 or 4 battles, it crashes. And it sends back this error right here. Right here. And then related to it is this crash error right here. This right here is the dump file, or the message that's telling me that the problem was with the driver. And then this is the crash code. When you do a research on the crash code, I do believe my research is still in there. Well, I thought that it would be. Let's see. Maybe my cache was cleared. Alright, so do the research here. So this is why I thought it was the driver right here. It's one of these kind of things. And so what I did was I backed up and I put this in. And it comes up with this. And it says you should roll back your current video device driver or look at the AMD website for updated version for your particular model. Maybe that's what I need to do. I didn't see this reply before. Maybe I didn't go to this website. Alright, so Alright, we'll try this. So, just in case people are following along, I am going to try a new option of attempting to install updated drivers directly from the AMD site. This is different drivers. I did notice that in the install package that it had similar software, and I'm going to test it out for a while, see if that works out. Detected my drivers. I think that's a good sign. Yeah, right there, see? So currently installed is 17.7. The local driver is 18.8. I can install that one, it looks like. That's a good sign, I think. I have to be careful what I play on YouTube. And so I stopped a movie that had music that might have been copyrighted.